What's up, y'all? Welcome back to DL Peck Fishing. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a rundown of my latest tournament results happening in February. Let's get into it. So the month of February was all about fishing Comanche Peak, which is formerly known as Squaw Creek to most of us fishermen. So this reservoir was renamed to Comanche Peak due to the offensive nature of the word squaw in September of 2022. There are many YouTube videos about this lake, so allow me to be a little unique by providing you some background about this fishery so that you can go catch some fish here as well. There's an online reservation system that you must fill out prior to arriving at the gate. Now at the gate, the fee is usually $30 at the time of this video, but I will drop the link to the website so you can fill out this form. It'll be in the description of this video. So another interesting fact about Comanche Peak is that it is a nuclear power plant lake that opens in October of each year. It runs through March, and there's only a handful of power plant lakes that are generating in the state of Texas, just in case you didn't know. I mean, our power plant lakes are seeming to diminish right now, but this lake remains one of the most popular ones during the cold months, and that's just due to the abundance of fish and them being active in these warmer water temps, basically generating from the power plant.
I didn't mean for you to get that wet. Is he still going? He's still good?
Yeah.
Wow. Not a bad one, not a bad one. There you go. That's mine right there.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, I told him that you got one at the end.
Man, you need to throw some of that magic out there, bro. Oh man. Man, y'all keep making the videos, man. Like I said,
We're gonna put you on it too, man. Got my man Dwayne I met. He follow us on YouTube, man. It was a pleasure meeting him. He followed Jordan in.
Yeah. Pleasure, man. I'm glad to see you guys out here, man.
Appreciate you, man.
I wish I would have known it was you guys earlier.
Oh,
I
yeah.
came up, got an autograph for some.
I need about 500 more subscribers.
Hey, I'll go out there and campaign for you, bro. You make some good videos,
Hey,
man.
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
That, man.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate
I
you.
get mad when I don't see him, especially George be messing around. He's going, and then all of a sudden it's like he disappeared for a
Right,
minute.
right. Did he come back?
Then he come back
He come back strong each time.
He gets strong, and it's like, come on, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you
All right.
very much, man. Keep doing it, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Overall, Squaw, I said Squaw, but actually Comanche Peak is a love it or hate it lake. And due to its unpredictable nature at times, there seems to be, a select few guys that constantly walks away with heavy bags. They just know the lake. They know where all the structure is sitting. But there's others that seems to catch numbers at times or just struggle in general. So you just got to kind of pick your poison out there. You have to go out there a lot and try to understand the lake and what it's doing. Most times you have easier days than others, but overall it's still a good lake to fish. I've had a few followers to reach out to me about Mega Live 2 and how it's going. I'm still pleased with it. As you can see, I was just looking down at the screen and caught this one on Mega Live. So it's going very well so far. I like the way I have the install done, the equipment. Everything seems to be clean and not giving me any problems.
Nobody didn't say nothing about a jerk, baby.
All right, so now that we've got the history of Comanche Peak out of the way, I've had 2 tournaments there in February, and I've been fishing with my man Jordan. And I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go check out his channel as well and subscribe to it. His channel name is JD Fishing 2. He has some great content out there. He's one heck of a fisherman and a co-angler. He knows how to put them in a boat. So I want you to go check him out. I'll put the description of his channel in my description of this video. So we decided to fish 2 different events on this lake. Our club event one week, and then also the Texas Bass Nation team event the following week. I mean, that was just totally unplanned, but we felt like we found a good pattern during the club event and decided to go just try our luck the next week. Unfortunately, it was pretty tough. The second week, the conditions were completely different. But doing these tournaments, we caught some nice sized largemouth. But like I said, unfortunately, we fell short of bringing a total bag together for the team event for the Texas Bass Nation. As far as club, we finished fourth doing our club derby. I won big bass with a bass win, 433. But we definitely had a great time fishing both events together. As you can see, I'm working that jerk bait, same as the prior week. It's not quite working like it worked last week. So, I mean, look at the conditions. I mean, you got bluebird sky, all that fog that you seen in the previous video, which was thick, by the way, last week. All that made a big difference this week. The bass were not responding as well as they were that week. So it just gives you some insight on how bass behavior can just change from hour to hour, day to day, week to week. So we just keep on just working this cove right here and trying to find them again.
I'm surprised you got power. I look at your video, most of the time you be...
Yeah. I just, all of these stumps in there, I don't want to be running through all them stumps like that.
Right. I bet you there's a run in there. Maybe. He was on my boat one year. This was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was killing it at the tournament. I was catching them all right there. So much. Let's see. That's the end of that bait, though. You either swallowed it or. See, look at that, man. Look, we don't went through here. They worried about.
So I just continued working down this bank. I mean, the fish were pretty active. I think I seen some actually on beds and things like that. And Jordan, as you can see right here, he caught a nice one. Looked like it was going to go for big bass, at least in the boat for the time being. But he gets a good one. And I didn't quite catch all the angles of it. You know, I just turned my camera there, but he definitely got it captured on his channel. It's a really good fish.
Check those other ones too when you put it in. It's like a nice little cut in here.
Who's Chris fishing with?
It's a big one.
To bring them towards you?
Yeah, come on. We're gonna get some trees real fast.
Hell yeah.
You got me there. I got you. But you return the favor. Oh my God. Your camera on my camera. That's not a bad fish right there. Oh, yeah. That's a bad fish. That was running. But who cares?
That one actually came in at 433 on the weight. It was a nice fish. It actually won me big bass in the club event. So here we are in the team event. I'm doing a little bit of scoping, or should I say mega living. Up at the front of my boat, I got Jordan up there. He's seeing what's going on. I actually located some fish down here pretty deep. So we're trying to get this guy to the boat. So this fish, you probably can't tell, but it actually had a little problem. It was caught in 25 to maybe 30 feet, more on the higher end, but it had air in the bladder, so the fish was really struggling in a live well, so I actually had to fizz him. And I hadn't done that in a long time. I may have done it one time in my life, but if you don't know what fizzing is, it's basically a technique used to release excess gas from the bass's swim bladder, and it just helps them survive. So it's not uncommon for this to happen when you're catching them this deep. But if you're unfamiliar with this technique and need a refresher, I have a great YouTube video sent to me by Dave Terry, who is our Texas Bass Nation State Conservation Director. I know him personally, and he provided me with a great video, and I think once you watch it, you'll get it right every single time.
Put him down. Put him down. Keep him down. Keep him down. Keep him down. Don't reel it. You don't have to reel that. Don't rush him. Don't let him get under the boat. Just a little bit of drag if you need to. Don't lose him. Don't lose him.
Did I do it? Hold on, wait. That might be a new PB.
Yeah, that may be a new PB.
I think I might have broken it.
Look at that.
I think I might have broken it.
Look at that. Since you touched my little fish. Look at that,
I don't
boy.
know. He
at
might be
that.
close.
Look at that, boy. Look at that, boy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes. That's a big one. There we go. I don't catch nothing else today. I got him.
Man, I tell you, Jordan caught a nice fish right here. I mean, for a minute there, he looked like he was Jordan's personal best. But, I mean, look at that fish. I mean, these cameras don't do these fish justice. You have to be here live, but you can tell by those eyeballs. I call them marbles. When they stick out like that, it's a big fish. But I think he was pretty close on winning big bass, or we winning big bass, because this was a team event. But, yeah, we would have won big bass. We were pretty close. I think maybe he was third, maybe second. I'm really not sure, but he was up there with the rest of them.
431 on this scale, but I don't know if I believe that. Let's see though.
Let's see.
You just drop him in there. How much time we got?
150.
All right, 10 minutes. Keep going. That's why I throw that right there.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I throw that. And guess what's on here?
What?
Number beds. You just throwing a bunch of them.
All right, guys, so that's a wrap for this one. I mean, the month of February, as you can see, was busy. Fishing Comanche Peak, had some great times on this lake. Glad to be off to the regular schedule, but as you can see, this was stop number 2. club derby. We're up there in the standings in terms of top 6 in our club. We in the chase for Angler of the Year, all of us. So, you know, there's a lot of fishing to go, but I'm gonna keep bringing you guys this content. Be sure to subscribe, like this video so I can push out the next one to you guys. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching and sticking in through the entire video. Take care, tight lines. We'll see you in the next one.
I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out.